Imagine a place where mountains touch the sky, ancient towns whisper stories of the past, and every sunset feels like it was painted just for you. Welcome to Montenegro, a land of quiet wonders and unforgettable beauty. In the next few minutes, we'll take you on a journey through its most beautiful places. Places that might just change the way you see the world. Let's kick things off with a few. Trust me, some of these might just surprise you. Did you know Montenegro has one of the world's deepest canyons? Say hello to the Terror River Canyon, the second deepest canyon in the world, right after the Grand Canyon. Adventure seekers, this is your chance to raft through a natural wonder that will leave you speechless. It's one of Europe's youngest countries. Even with a history spanning over 1,000 years, Montenegro only became an independent country in 2006. It's young on paper, but its ancient towns and old world charm say otherwise. You can hike across the entire country in under a week. Thanks to the Via Dinarica Trail, you can trek across Montenegro from the rugged mountains to the sunny coast in just a few days. Every step is filled with jaw-dropping views and wild adventure. There's a 2,000-year-old olive tree still standing. In the town of Bar, you'll find an ancient treasure, the Stara Maslina. This olive tree is more than 2,000 years old, making it one of the oldest living trees on Earth. If trees could talk, this one would have epic stories to tell. All right, now that we've teased your curiosity, it's time for the main event. Here are the most beautiful places in Montenegro that you absolutely have to see for yourself. Let's dive in. We begin our journey in Kotor Old Town, one of Montenegro's most magical destinations. It feels like stepping into a medieval storybook filled with cobblestone alleys, hidden courtyards, and ancient stone buildings that have stood for centuries. This UNESCO World Heritage site is surrounded by fortress walls that hug the mountainside, giving it a sense of mystery and wonder. The heart of Kotor is its Old Town Square, where you'll find quaint cafes, charming restaurants, and street musicians filling the air with soft tunes. Every alley seems to lead somewhere new, an old cathedral, a local artisan shop, or a quiet little courtyard. Don't forget to look up as you wander, because laundry lines, hanging flowers, and stone balconies give the town a lived-in, authentic charm. For those feeling adventurous, climb the 1,350 steps to the San Giovanni Fortress. It's a bit of a workout, but the view from the top is absolutely jaw-dropping. You'll see the entire Bay of Kotor stretching out below, framed by towering mountains and the sparkling Adriatic Sea. Sunset is the best time to visit, as the whole town glows golden, and the view feels almost unreal. If you're looking for a mix of history, charm, and stunning views, Kotor Old Town is a must-see. If you're searching for Montenegro's most picture-perfect spot, look no further than Piraeus. This small coastal town, just a short drive from Kotor, is known for its Baroque-style stone buildings, old churches, and waterfront charm. It's the kind of place where life slows down, and every view feels like a scene from a postcard. But the real magic of Piraeus lies just offshore. Floating in the Bay of Kotor are two iconic islands, St. George Island, which is a natural island with a monastery, and Our Lady of the Rocks, a man-made island with a beautiful Catholic church at its center. The story behind it is just as enchanting as the view. According to legend, local sailors tossed rocks into the sea after every successful voyage to create the island. Today, that tradition lives on during the Fascinata Festival, when locals still throw rocks into the water to expand the island. You can hop on a boat tour to visit Our Lady of the Rocks, where you'll see stunning views of the bay and the surrounding mountains. Inside the church, you'll find centuries-old artifacts, paintings, and a small museum. Piraeus is also the perfect place for a seaside lunch or coffee, as the cafes along the promenade offer incredible views of the islands. It's one of those places where you'll want to sit, relax, and soak in the beauty. If there's one site that screams Montenegro, it's Sveti Stefan Island. This world-famous landmark is instantly recognizable, with its tiny, picturesque island connected to the mainland by a narrow strip of sand, making it look like it's floating on the sea. From afar, it resembles a charming old fishing village. But step inside, if you can, and you'll find a world of pure luxury. Today, Sveti Stefan is a private resort operated by the exclusive Amman luxury hotel chain, making it one of the most coveted places to stay at Montenegro. While you can't just walk onto the island, unless you're a guest of the resort or dining at the restaurant, you can still admire it from the beaches nearby. The best view is from Milosher Beach, a stunning strip of sand that offers panoramic views of the island. The beach is quiet, scenic, and a perfect place to relax or capture postcard-worthy photos. Over the years, Hollywood royalty and A-list celebrities have graced this island retreat. Big names like Elizabeth Taylor, Sophia Loren, and Novak Djokovic have all stayed here, adding to its legendary reputation. Even if you can't set foot on the island, the view alone is worth the trip, and trust us, you'll be snapping photos nonstop. If you're looking for a blend of old world charm and modern energy, Budva Old Town is where it's at. Perched on the coast of the Adriatic Sea, this medieval town is surrounded by ancient stone walls, giving it a fortress-like appearance. Inside, you'll find a labyrinth of narrow streets, hidden courtyards, and ancient churches, all set against the backdrop of the shimmering city. Walking through the town feels like stepping into a different era. The streets are lined with local shops, galleries, and cafes where you can sip an espresso while people watching. You'll also find some of Budva's most iconic landmarks, like the Church of St. John, the Citadel, and the Church of the Holy Trinity. Each one tells a story about Budva's long history of Venetian, Roman, and Byzantine rule. Once you've explored the old town, head outside the walls to Mogrid Beach or Slavenska Beach, two of the most popular beaches in Montenegro. And when the sun goes down, Budva transforms into a nightlife hotspot. Beach bars, nightclubs, and live music venues light up the town, making it one of Montenegro's top party destinations. If you want history by day and nightlife by night, Budva Old Town is the perfect place to be. If you're up for adventure, Tara River Canyon is calling your name. Carved by the Tara River, this is the deepest canyon in Europe, and the second deepest in the world after the Grand Canyon. But this isn't a spot you just look at, it's a place you experience. With its crystal clear turquoise water, dramatic cliffs, and roaring rapids, the canyon is a natural playground for adventure lovers. The most famous activity here is whitewater rafting. Imagine paddling through rapids while surrounded by towering 1,300-meter cliffs that rise on either side of you. It's a mix of adrenaline, laughter, and moments of pure awe as you glide through cold stretches where you can truly take in the beauty of the canyon. The water is so clear that you can see the stones at the bottom of the river, earning it the nickname the Terra Riviera. If rafting isn't your thing, you can experience the canyon from a whole new angle. Visit the Budva Riviera Bridge, a towering concrete bridge that offers jaw-dropping views of the canyon below. Feeling brave? Try the zip line that stretches across the canyon. It's a heart-racing experience, but the views from above are absolutely unforgettable. Whether you raft, hike, or zip line, Tara River Canyon is a must-visit for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. Prepare to be amazed by one of the most breathtaking landmarks in Montenegro, Ostrog Monastery. Built into a sheer vertical cliff, this 17th century Orthodox monastery looks like it's floating in midair. It's a place of deep spirituality, history, and wonder, drawing pilgrims and travelers from all over the world. Getting to the monastery is part of the experience. You'll drive along a winding mountain road, then hike up a short but steep path to the entrance. As you approach, you'll see the white facade of the monastery emerging from the cliffside, almost as if it's part of the mountain itself. The closer you get, the more you'll be in awe of how such a structure could have been built in such an impossible location. Inside, you'll find chapels, ancient frescoes, and quiet candlelit prayer rooms where pilgrims come to seek healing, peace, and reflection. Even if you're not religious, the energy here is undeniable. Many people light candles, leave handwritten prayers, or simply sit in silence, soaking in the sacred atmosphere. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping part of the visit is the view from the terrace. Below, you'll see the Bielapublici Plain stretching out for miles, with tiny villages and green fields dotting the landscape. It's a view that stays with you long after you leave. Whether you're visiting for spiritual reflection, historical insight, or just to marvel at its architectural wonder, Ostrog Monastery is an experience you'll never forget. Herceg-Novi is one of those towns that just feels like summer. Located at the entrance of the Bay of Kotor, this charming town is known for its flower-filled streets, historic fortresses, and sweeping sea views. It's called the City of Stairs because, well, there are a lot of stairs. But with every climb, you're rewarded with a stunning view of the bay. Start your day with a walk through the old town, where you'll find cobbled streets, cozy cafes, and local shops selling handmade crafts. Climb to the top of Fort Murray, a fortress perched right on the edge of the sea, for panoramic views of the coastline. Or head to Conley Kula, another fortress that doubles as an open-air amphitheater for summer concerts and cultural events. If you're more of a beach person, stroll along the Pet Danica Promenade, a scenic seaside path lined with cafes, beach bars, and places to jump into the water for a quick swim. It's the perfect spot for a sunset walk. With its colorful flowers, old-world charm, and laid-back energy, Kotor Novi is one of those places where you can truly slow down and soak in the moment. When you arrive at Piva Lake, you might think you've just walked into a screensaver. The water is so vibrant and turquoise blue, it almost looks like it's been photoshopped. Surrounded by dramatic mountains and green forests, this lake feels like it was designed for ultimate peace and tranquility. Piva Lake was formed after the construction of the Piva Dam, one of the largest in Europe. But rather than feeling man-made, it feels like a natural wonder. The lake is now a haven for swimming, kayaking, and paddleboarding, and the water is so clear you can see right to the bottom. Rent a kayak or boat and glide across the calm water while being surrounded by towering cliffs. It's pure bliss. If you prefer to stay on land, the hiking trails around the lake offer views so stunning they'll have you stopping every few minutes to snap photos. The reflection of the mountains on the still water is picture perfect, and it's one of the most scenic spots in all of Montenegro. Pro tip, bring a picnic and find a quiet spot on the lake's edge to enjoy the view in peace. Unlike Montenegro's ancient towns of Kotor and Budva, Lustica Bay is modern, sleek, and fresh. It's a newly built, upscale coastal town designed to be a haven for luxury, relaxation, and modern elegance. With pastel-colored buildings, waterfront promenades, and a luxury yacht marina, this place feels like something straight out of a postcard. Stroll along the waterfront promenade where you'll find chic cafes, boutique shops, and some of the best restaurants in the world. Everything about Lustica Bay feels fresh and modern, from its architecture to its atmosphere. The town is all about peace, privacy, and elegance, making it the perfect place for travelers who want a quiet escape from the crowds of Kotor or Budva. Water activities are a big draw here too. You can rent a paddleboard, kayak, or boat and explore the surrounding coastline. If you prefer to relax, head to one of the small, secluded beaches where you'll have plenty of space to stretch out and soak up the sun. As evening approaches, grab a seat at one of the seaside restaurants and watch as the sunset reflects off the water in shades of pink, orange, and gold. It's the kind of peaceful, magical moment that will stay with you forever. If you're looking for a place that feels like a portal to the past, Stary Bar is it. Perched on a hillside near the modern city of Bar, this ancient settlement is a maze of crumbling stone buildings, ivy-covered ruins, and narrow cobblestone paths. Every turn reveals something new, an old watchtower, a weathered archway, or the remains of an ancient church. The mix of history and nature gives the whole place a magical, almost mysterious vibe. Stary Bar has a story to tell. It's been ruled by Byzantines, Venetians, and Ottomans, and you can see their influence in the architecture. One of the most impressive sights is the old aqueduct, an ancient stone bridge that once carried fresh water into the town. It's still standing today, and it's a stunning reminder of the town's past importance as a trade hub. Once you've explored the ruins, head down to the small market area just outside the entrance. Here you can sip on fresh pomegranate juice, shop for local olives, honey, and souvenirs, and enjoy a quiet break from exploring. If there's one place that embodies the spirit of Montenegro, it's Lovkin National Park. This scenic park is home to the iconic Mount Lovsin, the Black Mountain that gave the country its name. But beyond its symbolic importance, the park offers a nature-filled escape with hiking trails, panoramic viewpoints, and lush meadows that make you feel like you've stepped into another world. The crown jewel of the park is the Njegos Mausoleum, a stunning mountaintop monument dedicated to Montenegro's beloved poet, bishop, and national hero, Petar II Petrović Njegos. To get there, you'll climb 461 stone steps through a tunnel carved into the mountain. It's a short but memorable trek that ends with one of the most breathtaking views in Montenegro. From the top, you'll see the mountains, valleys, and even the Adriatic Sea on a clear day. Some say you can even spot Italy on the horizon. But Lovekin isn't just about the mausoleum. The park is packed with hiking trails that lead you through forests, rocky peaks, and scenic lookouts. You'll breathe in the fresh mountain air and feel completely surrounded by nature. For photographers, sunrise and sunset are pure magic here, as the whole landscape is bathed in golden light. If you're looking for a spot where nature, culture, and history collide, Lovekin National Park is the place to be. If you've ever wondered where billionaires park their yachts, the answer is Porto, Montenegro. Located in the scenic town of Tryphon, this high-end marina is a world of luxury, elegance, and relaxation. Picture sleek super yachts lined up along a modern waterfront, surrounded by designer boutiques, upscale cafes, and trendy restaurants. It's Montenegro's answer to the French Riviera, and yes, it's just as glamorous as it sounds. But you don't have to be a millionaire to enjoy it. Take a stroll along the waterfront promenade, where you can snap photos of the yachts, grab a gelato, or relax at one of the waterfront bars with a refreshing drink. If you're up for something more upscale, book a table at Murano or one restaurant, where fresh seafood and panoramic sea views create the perfect dining experience. Porto Montenegro offers a blend of daytime leisure and evening elegance, with its waterfront atmosphere shifting from laid back to sophisticated as the night approaches. It's the perfect place to soak in the views, enjoy a cocktail, or simply watch the world go by. Whether you're here for the yachts, the fine dining, or just the vibe, Porto Montenegro is a place you won't forget. If you're looking for a peaceful, laid-back beach town, Petrovac is the perfect choice. Located on southern coast, this town offers quiet beaches, scenic waterfront promenades, and beautiful views of the Adriatic Sea. Unlike Budva, which is known for its party scene, Petrovac is all about relaxation, family time, and slower days. The main beach, Petrovac Beach, is a mix of sand and pebbles, with calm and clear waters that are perfect for swimming. But if you're looking for something a little more secluded, take a short walk to Lucis Beach, a hidden cove surrounded by pine trees and crystal clear water. It's a little more off the beaten path, but that's what makes it special. The town's waterfront promenade is the heart of the action. It's lined with restaurants, cafes, and ice cream shops, where you can sit back and enjoy the view. Look out to sea and you'll spot Katic and Sveta Nedelja Islands just off the coast. Two rocky islets that make the perfect backdrop for a sunset photo. For a bit of local history, check out the Kotor Fortress, a small fortress on the edge of the beach that offers scenic views of the coastline. With its calm atmosphere, beautiful beaches, and stunning views, Petrovac is perfect for families, couples, or anyone looking for a slower, simpler seaside. This underground wonderland is filled with massive stalactites, eerie rock formations, and echoing chambers. Unlike tight, cramped caves, it's open, spacious, and easy to explore. Perfect for families, adventurers, and first-time cavers. Your journey starts with a mini train ride to the entrance, where a guide leads you down into the depths of the earth. The air gets cooler as you descend, and the sound of dripping water echoes around you. Soft lights highlight the most striking formations, like the stalactites hanging like chandeliers from the ceiling. The 45-minute guided tour feels like stepping into a fantasy world of natural beauty, cool, quiet, and otherworldly. Whether you're looking for a unique adventure or a break from the summer heat, Lipa Cave is a must-visit. For those looking for a peaceful escape into nature, Lake Scatter is Montenegro's crown jewel. It's the largest lake in the Balkans and a haven for wildlife, especially birds. If you're a bird watcher, you'll be in paradise here, as the lake is home to over 280 species of birds, including herons, pelicans, and kingfishers. One of the best ways to experience Lake Scatter is by taking a boat tour. As you glide through the calm waters, you'll pass by floating water lilies, ancient monasteries on tiny islands, and sleepy fishing villages on the shore. The scenery is absolutely serene, and it's one of the most peaceful experiences you'll have in Montenegro. The lake is also famous for its fresh lake-to-table cuisine. Local restaurants in the nearby town of Vrpazar serve up freshly caught carp, trout, and eel straight from the lake. Pair it with a glass of local Montenegrin wine, and you've got a meal to remember. If you're more of a land explorer, there are plenty of hiking and biking trails around the lake. Many of the trails pass through vineyards, old monasteries, and scenic viewpoints, where you can see the lake stretch out like a giant mirror reflecting the sky. It's a peaceful escape where you'll feel completely connected to nature. That wraps up our journey through the wonders of Montenegro, a land of natural beauty, rich history, and unforgettable charm. Now it's your turn. Which of these places would be at the top of your travel list? Is it the exclusivity of Sveti Stefan, the adventure of Tara River Canyon, or the serenity of Ostrog Monastery? Let us know your favorite spot in the comments below.